You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes, I'm the winner, yeah. You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day.
morning and welcome to Spotlight on Prescott, your best source for Prescott area news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Proudly brought to you by the Rockstar Group at West USA Realty of Prescott and featuring Josh Rice, Kellen Hoskins, and Edward Tucker. So grab your coffee, get ready to start the weekend early. It's time for Spotlight on Prescott.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Hi.
Good. You know, it'll automatically go.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
By the way. No, it will. Okay. I promise. Hi.
Hi.
I know. So welcome.
Good morning, everybody.
It's Thursday. It's time for Spotlight on
back.
Prescott.
I know. I was like, all of us are really like waiting for the coffee to kick
Kellen,
in.
talk for me.
Gotta wait for the coffee.
You don't have a mic on, dude.
It's just hiding.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Issues.
You change your
I
channel.
love how we just all
There it
go
is.
quiet and like
There we go.
Now you're on.
Now we're working.
We fixed it.
Hey.
That was quick, too.
Yeah.
Normally it goes to at least three-quarters of the
little
show.
I did the whole entire show a couple weeks ago, just nothing.
It happens.
It's all right.
If you talk loud
right.
enough, it's okay.
That's because I
Yeah.
wasn't here. I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Oh, see.
So, should we introduce?
I don't know. We can wait a little while.
Fine.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. You can have the honors. Sorry.
I don't want to now.
Oh,
You're making me feel pressure.
Well, so what we've got today is we've got the newest member of the Rockstar Group here joining us for the first time
Yes.
on Spotlight. Welcome, Kaylee Hancock, to the
Thank
team
you.
and to the show.
So
She'll be
excited.
rotating in from time to time. We're
Yeah.
very happy to have her on our team.
So we don't have that button yet with the audience cheer.
We don't.
Not here. In the
Not
studio.
here. I've
I
got
was like, we could.
We've got a different machine that I can make that work.
I know we have the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the fake audience clapping.
Yeah.
You know? I was hoping that would happen today, though.
I know. Unfortunately, our live studio audience is practicing safe COVID measures.
Yeah.
See, that's good.
That's it.
We're not quite selling tickets yet, but we will be.
But
Someday. Yeah,
we should comment that we were quite busy this weekend, though.
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
So
Rockstar Studios in the mall was happening.
I'm gonna
was.
say good 1,000 people.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween.
I mean, 6 bags of candy, 1 piece each, and we were
Who
running
would've-
low.
Yeah.
It was. I've worked in mall stores for a long time through my former career, and so it's always a little busy. But this time was busier than even I remember.
Yeah.
And because we tried a little bit
Well-
to decorate our space, it worked out really well.
Decorated it a little bit.
People
Right.
enjoyed it.
A little
Right.
bit.
Yeah, I mean, next year, just wait.
I know. It got us motivated for next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, yeah.
What I was saying all day on Saturday is like, well, we turned it up to like 3 this year.
Yeah.
So what happens if we
We'll
turn
go
it
to
up to
11.
5 next year?
Oh, my
Right.
goodness.
5.
No. We're going
Just go straight to 11?
We're
See.
going straight to 11.
But then there's nowhere to go from that.
That's fine.
Okay.
You never know. They might not have Halloween the year after.
I mean, you could technically
It'll
still
be-
hit 12.
Could
Yeah.
every Halloween could be
On Saturday.
the last time.
It'll be your 11. It'll be our 5.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do some cool stuff
I'm excited.
What are you trying to say?
because our space is so
That-
kind of
I don't
open. People thought it was a haunted house, so
They did. The kids were
Yeah.
walking like in the back and like, no.
so next year
Yeah.
we're gonna give the
Not
people
here.
what they want.
Yes.
Yeah. Mall management doesn't know that yet.
They don't need to.
Yeah.
know.
We'll find out.
They'll find out.
What they don't know can't hurt us.
They're probably watching right now, so
Probably are.
they're gonna
That's
come.
perfect. That's
They're
how
gonna
they'll
come
find
knock
out.
on our window. Just be
Hi,
like,
Caleb.
no.
Caleb, we are going to 11 next year.
Yeah. Cool. What else we got going on?
Well, geez, man, it's been beautiful out. I know that. Should we talk about the weather?
The weather
If you would
has
like to.
been.
The inaccurate
Pretty
weather
choice.
with Tucker.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, we didn't really say it was going to like pour rain or anything last week, so.
Yeah. No, it seems like it's going to be pretty nice. It's still going to be a little cool, a little brisk, because it's fall, but it's going to be in the 70s, high 60s
Dude, that
by
looks
the end of
like-
the week.
That looks like a nice forecast
Yeah.
for November.
20% chance of rain on Tuesday, so we'll see.
And it's November.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now?
So
What I'm seeing here is
20% is
what I would define
20%.
See, I wish it was
Absolutely
colder.
perfect weather.
So I would say this is probably why people like to live in Prescott, right?
They might.
would
They
think so.
might find the weather appealing.
I mean, 77 degrees on Friday.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not bad at all. It cools down a little bit in the evening and stuff, but by that you're expecting it. So no, it's gonna be all nice.
Perfect weather.
For this week.
I'm a fan.
Am I the only one that likes winter?
No, it's.
I love winter.
I like the cold.
By the time that it's ready to change for the next season, I'm kind of ready for it to be like, okay, let's do some winter, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm ready for it to warm up a little bit. And
Well, with the amount of rain we've gotten this season, you would expect a good amount of snow.
Oh,
Good amount
yeah.
of winter.
yeah,
I'm just a selfish person, and I'm done with summer like 2 weeks in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, once it gets hot.
Yeah.
Like the
Right.
More.
Yeah.
Right.
I kind of like that with winter a little bit. Like once it gets cold, like cold enough to put pants on. Like that's
Instead of shorts.
Right.
Instead of shorts, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
don't just
he
walk
wears
around.
pants.
That's when I'm like I start getting.
Oh no.
That's when you're over winter.
Yeah,
and you
I'm
have to
like,
put on long pants.
Man, it's cold.
Right.
And the problem is for me, it's like I always think winter should be like October, November, December.
Instead of like through all of February.
Yeah, and even March.
And into March.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm like,
When spring starts.
yeah.
Arizona.
Like,
You
I
don't
know
like
I'm
the weather?
talking
Wait a
about
minute.
fall.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, why does winter have to be like in February?
You have to be such a bum.
Like, dude, I'm just.
Who are you going to talk to about that, Josh?
Well,
Right,
that's a
you're
little
Congress-
harder. That's a little harder than moving Halloween to Saturday night.
Retro congressperson.
Right. Just be like,
Short
listen,
summer.
I want to change winter.
Yeah. Well,
If anybody could do it, you could do it.
changing to with today's world, like anything can happen.
Weather
You know,
change.
There you go.
I'll just change what winter is in the metaverse,
Okay. Okay.
right? Because there we have all control.
We have control over everything.
Will there be a winter?
Not if you don't want one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just don't you refuse to call it that?
So Ready Player One is coming to life.
That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, that's what Mr.
Okay.
Zuckerberg's saying, right?
Sure. I mean,
Have you seen you've seen that, right?
oh yeah.
I mean, they're all in. They're changing the name of Facebook.
Can we talk about Mr.
But they
Zuckerberg
also-
for just 1 second though?
But they also might not change it to that because there's already a company
Called Metaverse.
called Meta.
Dude, they'll just
Yeah.
buy them. Think about that.
Yeah. So that they're about to make some money.
We talk
So
about
we'll see.
Mark Zuckerberg using a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Just
to put in.
randomly. See, that's kind of my humor to
we talk about that?
to
Really?
intentionally
Yeah,
do
let's
it.
talk about that.
So it was in the
We
background
go off on major tangents.
on his bookshelf.
Oh, yeah, he was using it as a bookend. Like, like we have some bookends here in the studio that are made out of old 45s
That's
and
awesome.
72s, but
He was
Barbecue
using
sauce?
barbecue sauce.
he has
Barbecue.
a bottle of barbecue. Like, in case of barbecue sauce emergency, the
Yeah.
sauce is right here.
Or just did he not? Yeah, like I'm one of those people that I would do that humorously, like hide something in the background
See if someone caught it.
just to see if someone
I
caught
don't
it.
think so.
I don't think he's that
No, he's
type of
not.
person.
He is.
No.
I think he was walking around his home one day and for some reason had a bottle of barbecue sauce in his hand
Set it down.
and set it there
Right.
Still hasn't noticed.
and still hasn't done anything with it.
yeah.
Yeah. And he goes, I can't find it. I'll just buy 5 more.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'll
So,
buy 5 more cases.
so we did get clarification from one of our
Did we?
our watchers. Yeah, our buddy, the backyard astronomer, who we know very well and love.
Oh, okay.
They're not going to change the name of Facebook. It's a parent company called Meta.
Right.
Which, okay, but still, it's like Ready Player One from what I kind of read. And it makes
Well,
sense. I mean, they already
okay.
own the Oculus stuff, like
Yeah, they're doing crazy things with VR right now, which is awesome.
And then you got this whole world of cryptocurrency and NFT.
Good Lord.
Dude, I learned so much about blockchain.
I made a good little chunk of change on some Shiba Inu coin
Well,
over the last week.
See, I'm not
Really?
I'm not into the whole trading of the coins for like playing the market values of that kind of stuff. That's like just trading currency and it's more volatile. I
Right.
get it, but it's the whole thing of blockchain and how it affects our world,
Oh yeah,
real estate included. And now you got these things, NFTs, like
Yeah.
that logo right there, an NFT.
yeah. And you can embed code into that logo file,
We can
and
own
then
it forever.
people buy it for ridiculous amounts of money. Some of these things are being
Digital.
sold for it.
Yeah, it's a different world. I felt really dumb on Monday. I wasn't feeling real well. I'm getting over a cold, and so I
Just a cold.
Yeah,
Difficult.
yeah.
That's-
those do happen, right?
Right.
I mean, oh my gosh.
Those are still a thing.
Yeah.
People still sneeze because of allergies.
Well, you just know somebody somewhere was just like, oh,
It was funny
Like-
because I was like,
Got that Rona?
I'm like, man, I'm not feeling great, and probably, had nothing to do with 1,000 kids that came through here on.
or the
Saturday.
late nights that you had. out and-
or
I wasn't playing at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so I didn't feel great on Monday, and of course, the first thing I did was I'm like, oh, I got to go get tested, because
Right.
So I'm going through, and you have to check the symptoms you're having, and
Right.
all the coronavirus symptoms.
You're like,
I had
oh.
none, not one,
Right.
not one, and I'm like,
We're really gonna get tested
I
for
don't,
this?
maybe
Yeah.
this doesn't, and it's like, no, you're not eligible for rapid testing, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Okay, screw this. Anyway, so my whole point of that story was I was at home trying to keep, while I'm laying down, watch something, or do something. And so I was watching this, Dummy's Guide to Blockchain stuff.
Cryptocurrency
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
I learned a lot. I felt really stupid at first. That's why I did it, because I was like, a friend of mine is all into this, and he's the one that threw the NFT thing out there, and he made a joke about it. He had digital art, was horrible. It's like my NFT, $20. Anyway,
I gotcha.
so I was like, what the hell is that?
Correct.
And then start researching it, then realize I know nothing about any of this.
Right.
And usually I'm not that guy with technology.
Right.
I understand it. And so I had to educate myself.
Right. You're like, now you can hold a conversation.
Yeah, but very, very, very
Right.
simple and basic at this point.
Yeah.
I want to learn more though.
Well, I mean, we had the first real estate transaction in the country. It was about a year and a half ago, I think.
Yeah.
Where a home in Texas was purchased, quote unquote, with Bitcoin.
Really?
Now, it wasn't actually a wallet transfer. It was the person ended up selling, exchanging Bitcoin for U.S. currency, depositing it, and then
Yeah.
going through the normal
Well, I know
steps.
you-
But we're getting closer and closer to, I think, wallet exchanges for things like real estate.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, or anything. Anything of tangible value. I mean, the thing that's crazy about it to me is, and we'll talk about it offline more because all our audience probably doesn't want to know all about this, although we could do another show.
We could.
And maybe we should start doing that because we would really become smarter. But think about our lending world and our real estate world, and how crazy it is to have to, get a loan, pay off a loan, sell a house, go through title, get payoffs, get a new loan. This process, right? That's
Right.
old.
Very.
It's way outdated. I'm like, geez, if you're using, I think it's NoFi, no, what's it called? DeFi. So it's decentralized finance.
Right.
And basically, it's like all the users are providing the finance, whatever. It's like, okay, so you have a loan through DeFi, and the house is an NFT, right?
Right.
Now you just go to title, verify that that's all legit, because people are
Right.
still gonna want to make sure it's legit.
Yeah.
And then the transaction's done, and the loan's just assumed. It's a new loan, but it's just because there's no.
There's
Anyway.
no tangible assets that ever change hands.
Yeah, and just the
Other
the
than the
token
house
that's in
itself.
the house that's in the blockchain. That's
Yeah.
it's secure. Like the anyway.
Yeah.
It's
My mind
It's a
was
lot-
like
it's going to change
smoking yesterday.
Right,
'cause it
right.
was So
how we do everything over the next several years.
yeah,
Yeah. Things change. Things are changing. So
it's just weird, but it's interesting because it's I won't name any names. My dad.
I won't name any names, but his name is my
He
father.
called me the day. He goes, hey, what do you think about this title lock stuff where they lock your title for your house so no one can steal your title from your house?
Right.
And I'm like, well, there's obviously a market for it because they're in business themselves. I've never
Yeah.
seen anybody that happened to them, but
Right.
the point is, he was
Right.
because he heard that was
Right,
concerned about it. That's
Yeah.
why I
Well,
was like,
we
"What's more
we
secure?"
know an agent who had to deal with exactly that. Someone who literally tried to steal their home through fraudulent title transfers.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Oh.
you know, it can happen. It can happen. So, where should we go next? Speaking of you,
How much is that NFT going to cost, Mr. Astronomer? Because if it's cheap enough, we may buy it.
we'll just buy it. So,
three
speaking of
Tuckers.
you being sick in
Yeah.
bed and needing to
Yes.
find something to watch,
Yes.
let's check out what's coming out this week over the next 7 days. We've
Dude, I'm
got
excited.
Netflix is coming in hard with
It
original
is.
content for the
Yep.
month of November.
Nice.
As you can see, it's taking up the entire right-hand side
Oh.
of our
Gosh.
Yeah.
slide here.
It's a big month.
So many Netflix originals coming out. Hulu's got a couple originals coming out. Amazon Prime's got original shows and movies coming out. I don't know why they're choosing November to go so hard in the yard, but they certainly are. And then, of course, we have the theatrical releases this week, The Eternals.
Yeah.
The next kind of step in the MCU.
Yeah. The bigger picture MCU
That's
movie.
kind of cool. They're releasing that. I'm actually surprised they're releasing it right now. But
And only, I think after some confusions that the folks at Disney and Marvel had with Mrs. Scarlett Johansson, making it very clear in the advertising for this one that it is only in theaters.
Right.
Yeah.
But to the contrary on that, we have the live-action Clifford the Big Red Dog movie, which is premiering in theaters.
Which looks
And-
actually pretty good considering the
cute.
topic.
Right. I mean, it's a kids movie. It's that time of year where we're going to start seeing some of those kid movies pop up in the theaters, but it's also streaming on the same day. It comes out a week from yesterday, so on Wednesday. So it just barely fell into this week. It's going to be streaming on Paramount Plus as well. If
Oh,
you have a
nice.
membership for that.
Okay,
Kind of
cool.
what they did with the Paw Patrol movie.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's
but
not a bad
there's
idea.
some good stuff coming out over the next week, and a lot of stuff coming out in the month of November. So check back. We'll have this posted up later on today on all the things. So if you want to just check that out, we'll have that info for you.
There you go.
I bet you wish you would have had this from last week. When
I know.
you were trying to find something to watch while you were
Yeah.
laying in bed.
I watched a couple episodes of Squid Games.
That show's wild, bro.
You're welcome.
Have you watched it
Yeah.
yet?
I haven't started it yet. I want
But
to.
see, the question is,
It's
though, how do you-
become an
I haven't either.
obsession.
But
Yes.
but I'm serious. How do you watch it? Do you watch
Okay.
it in Korean with English subtitles? The whole.
No, I watch it with no subtitles but dubbed in English.
Okay, that's how most people. That's the stock way it comes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you gonna
But-
watch it?
Yeah, I'll probably watch it at some point. Just haven't had time to sit down.
I
And,
was gonna pass it over. I clicked on it when it first popped up on Netflix. I clicked on it, and I was like, "Oh, this is dubbed. I don't really want to put the energy into it."
Yep.
And then once I got through the first episode, I was in.
Yeah.
Really?
I was
I've heard it's
100%
everywhere.
in.
It's
And
everywhere.
It's
I'm looking forward to the next season on it.
Really?
Yeah.
it's amazing that a show dubbed like that could be so successful because of the.
Right.
yeah.
It's a really great story.
Well, I just laugh because it's at times it's fun to watch even with the subtitle because those Korean actors and actresses, they are animated. I mean, that's just the way
Right.
they are, and so sometimes the dubbing will be in a voice, and I'm like,
Nope.
no.
Yeah.
But
No, I first tried to
it's
start
okay.
it with English dubbed and English subtitles, and quickly found out that they did not line up at all.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, no.
very different words in writing than were in.
So I
in
did
the
try
dub.
it with the Korean language, with the English subtitles.
Okay.
And that was doable for me. I didn't
Really?
mind that. It probably would get old in that
Yeah.
Right.
but when they're talking in Korean and they're expressing themselves, it's like you could understand, like, because of their vocabulary, why they're talking,
Right.
Right.
why they're getting all like this,
So if it's,
You know,
if it's time to
they-
sit down and watch TV, I'm not trying to read.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was gonna read, I would just read.
Well, that's true.
Then I miss half of the show because I'm busy down here.
Yeah, you got to be multi-talented to do that.
You know,
I'm not.
multi-talented or just getting stuck on the storyline. Trying to read it.
That's like, like chewing gum and walking at the same time.
Right.
It can be tough for some people.
Yeah, you
I'm
never know.
Well, speaking of games, what do we have going on this weekend?
Well, there's always stuff going on. So let's just.
Do you like my
clarify
segue?
that. Yeah, I like that. So
Good one.
It's a good segue.
So obviously there's no real big events going on in town this week. There's the courthouse lighting fundraiser kickoff party, I believe, is tonight. It's on our site. It's on Spawn
Yeah.
Prescott. So
Nice.
check it out. That's tonight. They do every year they do a fundraiser for providing funds to supplement
The lighting.
the lighting.
Power.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a major thing in Prescott, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, today is going to be the ribbon cutting for Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Oh,
Right.
that's
Yeah. The
3
Prescott
o'clock.
Valley Chamber.
Yeah, 3 o'clock today. The chamber red cutting whatever
Red
red
cutting.
ribbon.
Ribbon cutting. Yes.
Waiting for the coffee to kick.
Spit it out, bro. Spit it out. No.
So yeah,
And then the main event this weekend, though, for the area,
Well, there's only one.
and that is the Prescott versus Bradshaw football.
That is
Yep.
it. Friday night lights.
It's
Big time
dangerous.
rivalry game. Prescott High School
yeah.
versus Bradshaw. Mountain High School. Prescott versus Prescott Valley. It's at Prescott High School this year. Little
Nice.
Shepherd Field.
The rivalry between the two schools.
Yeah.
Great rivalry. It will be packed.
Yeah.
The freshman game.
It's always a big
sophomore game
event.
was last
Yeah.
night, and it was crowded. And Prescott was victorious last night for the freshman sophomore. Now, we'll see what happens on Friday. I am pulling for
The team that you coach.
team.
Right.
Oh
I was like, this is an awkward thing. I was like, I think everybody knows.
Might as well.
no, I am
You're
pulling
pulling for Bradshaw.
Oh, my son's,
I
on,
got.
my
I
son's
got-
on the team.
I
so-
know.
Okay.
have to.
So anyway, but it should be a great game no matter what. And that's Friday night, Prescott Valley, Prescott, Bill Shepherd Field at Prescott High School. You should go out and be a part of that if you've never been to a high school football game.
Yeah.
Especially
That's
a
the
rivalry
one to
game.
go with.
Yeah, it's the go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. A lot of fun. And the weather, it looks like it's going to be absolutely beautiful Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a nice night out.
And then the
Unless
one-
I'm wrong.
There's
And then-
also another event that
Which
worth
happens.
mentioning. There's one
Is
other
there?
event worth mentioning this weekend. Saturday night, downtown,
Here we go.
Tucker is going to be playing music live. I'm just kidding.
I was like,
That's
that'd be a
not happening.
horrible show. I would not encourage anyone to go to that show.
Hey, you got a cool band playing at the Birdcage, 90 proof.
Yes.
Yeah, Tucker performing music might
That's just
be
harassment.
better than a Yoko Ono live performance,
But close.
but
Listen, the
be real
stagemanship
close.
would be on point.
right.
Well, so
But everything else,
Have you ever
No.
seen
can you
Yoko
play
Ono
Guitar
perform
Hero?
live?
Like, have you ever played Guitar Hero or anything like that?
not well.
That's okay. You can put it on easy, though, you know?
Like, if you want me to get on stage and, like, try to play Guitar Hero, like, I'll do that. Yeah, I know you. I know.
I have an
I
idea.
kn-
So
Challenge accepted.
I have ideas now. So
know.
yeah.
Anyway, cool show. It'll be a cool show this Saturday. at the
Cage is
Birdcage.
always a fun venue to play.
Yeah, we don't play there very often. It's so when we do play there, we like to have fun. It's a cool
Nice.
location, and we should have a bunch of 90
there.
proofers there.
Played a few times there. It's always a fun
Fan base.
venue to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about some Prescott history, huh?
Right?
All right.
Do we have market or no?
We'll do
Well,
it.
we'll come back to that.
Okay.
We'll
We
get
can,
to it. Yeah,
we'll
we're
bounce
just gonna
around.
history,
I don't
yeah.
care.
There's
It's
no
all
board
good.
up today. I'm,
No, it's all good.
Going by
Feeling
feel.
it out.
Well, I was like, speaking of, well, Birdcage, but downtown Prescott, today, or right now, is the 50-year anniversary of when Junior Bonner came to town for filming and, like, shut the town down.
Oh, they filmed that movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they filmed, like, locations everywhere with the rodeo and everything like that. So just a cool part of Prescott history and
Yeah.
huge bar fight at the Palace that they, did they still have the mural up there? I think they still have the mural up there of Junior Bonner. So
I think
last time I
so.
was there, which is always a cool thing, but
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't think that's ever going away.
But it's just,
Hope not.
yeah, it's just one of those cool things of it revolves around the rodeo, and they came here intentionally during the rodeo and
Right.
filmed the parades and everything like that. So
Speaking of filming, did you know that one of the bars on downtown on the Strip was actually in the show Ghost Adventures?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I probably the palace. I know that one's
Can't-
haunted.
I think it's the palace.
Pretty good.
But yeah, they went in and did an entire show on it.
Yeah.
It's like the third time
said
they've been
it.
out to Arizona.
What'd you say?
Oh, a bunch of
The ghosts of dead.
dead service workers.
Yeah. Some.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some.
Yeah.
Well, and we talked about the haunting there, and they have a couple different rumored thing.
Yeah.
They know their
Yeah.
names. That's the intriguing part.
I think that's
Like-
cool because there's so many, I mean,
They know who they are.
that somebody thought well enough in advance to go, we need to make sure that we write these people's names down when they die in our bar.
Right. Of just like, hey, this person died
Somebody-
here, and
somebody
yeah.
actually took the time to
Right.
make a record of
Yeah.
that thing.
They may come back and haunt this bar later on, so we should probably
Might as
know
well
that.
know
probably
their
know.
names.
Yeah.
Just so that,
Just in
Right.
case.
you know.
I want to backtrack to local-ish events real quick though.
Yeah.
If you've been to our studio, you'll know that just down the hallway there, we've got a really cool.
You can't see the ball.
I know. You can
It's
kind of see
pointing.
it. It's that way.
It's that direction.
It's over
Yeah.
here.
We have a really cool graffiti mural done by local artist Danny.
Yes. It's very good.
He's not just a painter. He is a boxer, and just had his first professional boxing match, and he won.
Very
Nice.
good.
Wow.
Congratulations, Dan.
Congratulations.
We need you to autograph our mural again.
That's like again. I was like, it probably already
I said
autographed.
again.
Yeah, I get it.
Again.
I like
Now
it.
that
And
you
this time.
now that you are a victorious,
Yeah,
undefeated
undefeated.
professional boxer.
Professional boxer. Perfect record.
Might have.
Yeah, so come sign
So-
that before anything changes.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, Danny.
We're rooting
Yeah.
for you though.
Yeah.
That's
cool,
really
man.
cool.
That's
So
really cool.
it was something I forgot to mention it. And,
Yeah. No,
didn't
that's
wanna-
awesome. Good
didn't
for
wanna
him.
Let that go
No,
by.
that's
Really.
that's
awesome.
Yeah, he's a really good dude.
Yeah.
So very cool. You all right?
yeah.
You okay over there?
Yeah, no, I'm just
Reading the-
a
reading the
comment
comments?
there was
Oh, gotcha.
pretty tasteful.
All right. I like tasteful comments. Those are good. All right, let's
Cool.
get into some
Some market
pay
pay
some-
some bills.
pay some bills real quick, and then I got to go to a board meeting. So right now we have inventory still kind of falling, which is pretty normal for this time of year.
Yeah.
We're down to 486 total listings on the market, and only 91 new came on the market last week,
Okay.
which is down. The week before we had about 126, I think.
Yeah.
Was the number for last week. So, again, things are slowing down. People don't love trying to sell their home around the holidays, and we're adjacent to that at the moment. So, the lowest came in at 129,000, and it's actually not
Is it leased? It's not?
on leased land.
Nice.
Wow.
But it is a single wide, which means it's a cash only deal because it's a older, I believe mid 80s single wide, and then our highest came in at 1.29 million, and the special thing about this one was just the sheer number of garage spaces
I saw that
this
one.
one had.
Which is always a big thing for
It's
buyers.
pretty
So
nuts. So, if you have questions about that, give one of our Rockstar agents a call. We're happy to help. We had 136 homes go under contract over the last week, and just as we're running month-end numbers for October, our average sold price, so what they actually closed at, was up to $501,941
wow.
across the entire Prescott area, which is up 18.94%
Wow.
from the same month last year.
That's crazy.
So, it's still a great time to sell, and it's still a good time to buy. With rates being what they are, it really you're not in a bad spot because you are able to get more home for less money
Yeah.
right now at the moment. So
Yeah.
that's it. That's the market update for this week. So and like, as always, again, if you have questions about local real estate, give one of us a call. We're happy to help you out.
Yeah.
There it is.
I think that's it for us this week,
Is that all
guys.
you got? Well, hey, have a great week. Enjoy
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
weather. It's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Maybe.
Don't have a good
Maybe.
day. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Wonderful.
There it
day.
is.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
cool.
we're live from the
That's it.
Rockstar Studios here at the Prescott Gateway Mall. We'll be back next Thursday. Come by and see us sometime. And
Yeah.
have a great
Great day.
day.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Spotlight on Prescott is proudly sponsored by the Rockstar Group at West USA Realty of Prescott. To find out what your home can sell for in today's market, or to start the search for your new Prescott area home, visit us at newprescotthomes.com. Have an awesome weekend, and be sure to tune in every Thursday morning for Spotlight on Prescott.